it would be no different than if it were a man. You would call it pedophilia.
It was a pedophile. Statutory rape.
I would use
his mom said she was in college.
I mean, from the beginning of how young he was and how old she was in her well into her 20s. If in a situation, all this Me Too stuff is going on now, if it happened, and if she was a man and he was a woman, the police would have been involved. It was taking advantage. Yeah, it was a predatory situation. But what do you think about, okay, she had cerebral
I'm glad. I'm glad that somebody says that exactly for what it was. It was a predatory situation. That doesn't make him a Mac. Now, how many of those in our community think that, oh yeah, Lorenzen was that he was banging this old lady, you know, he was only 14 and he pulled that old. How many of us think like that? Because if you do, you had a fucking problem. You know, uh, just like when Mary Letourneau screwed that little boy, left her family and did that, probably the same thing. She's got some kind of personality shit going on there. But what was the first thing he did when that little girl turned 18 was he got his ass away from her. Okay? Because there's nothing healthy about that. And so when you around dudes or women that make you think that that shit was cool, and they got stinking thinking is what I call it. And in the ghetto and in most situations, you're around people that have stinking thinking. And you have to get away from that fucking shit because it's not healthy. That's why Lorenzen is dead right now because she should have been brought up on charges, whether they stuck or not. And I'm not saying that might not necessarily, that might not have happened, some other kind of way if he's still been up with her. The fact of the matter is, it would have been a deterrent had she been arrested. I would hope. It wasn't with Mary Letourneau, so it might not have been with Lorenzen. But the fact that the difference was at least he had an NBA career, and that could have took him other places because he going different places and he won't have to get stuck held down with this situation with this old ass bitch where he's only a boy. And I'm so offended by that. I'm so offended. I'm so offended by Granny saying that her oldest son, Lorenzen Jr., her oldest grandson, was talking to his girlfriend on the phone and they arguing. And then she said, honey, you ain't got no business arguing with nobody like that. This is after all of this. And he said, well, that's all I ever heard growing up. That's all I. So now it lets me see that he's being groomed. Who knows? No disrespect and don't turn dirt on anybody. When you are in a home, I don't care if it's a man and woman, like everybody said, oh, don't have no problem with it as long as it's a man and a woman. If you got a household that's not healthy, you don't need to be in it. It could be a single mother, that'd be all right. That's better than being in a house with a narcissist, a personality disorder, a crazy bitch or a crazy dude, because borderline is not gender based bias, okay, or gender based. I think just it might be diagnosed or called something a little different in men, like antisocial behavior or something like that. But it's the same thing. Okay? So, but what I want you to understand is without just trying to get caught up in all these labels, there's a lot of similarities to Jody Arias and how she did that. Travick Alexander murdered him, and the same thing with Shara Wright, bitch, murder, alleged, been indicted for it. I'll be right back. Let me pause this.